Good fine morning, gang, and welcome back to a weekly vlog. You know it's an Alice vlog if she started it off in the middle of the week and it's very scatty. Hello. Wow. I've literally been up most of last night editing the last two vlogs that you'd have seen. It's been a bit of a scatty time of it at the moment. If you're new here, my name is Alice. I am the crazy cat mother to three little furry beings. I'm an avid jelly cat collector and I love a bit of DIY. And that is a summary of me. It is coming to my favourite time of the year, which is Christmas. Christmas is my season. I love fall, I love the warm colours, hence why most of my house is decorated in cozy greens, and I'm just so excited for Christmas. Like, it feels crazy that we are literally in October already. That just feels absolutely nuts. It is actually Taylor Swift Life of a Showgirl release day today. So after I end this clip, I'm going to be listening to the album. I am very excited. I just don't know what to expect. I'm expecting it to be more pop related, more like upbeat, that side of things. That is my only prediction so far, but I'm buzzing. I love Taylor Swift. She's just an absolute poet with her lyrics. It's just chef's kiss. Anyway, it has been my first week in my new job this week and I've been working from home. I've never worked from home before, so it's been quite the adjustment. I literally had a week off where we went to Bucharest. We came back on the Thursday, literally just absolutely shattered that weekend, and now we are on the following Friday, so I started my new job on Monday, if you can get on the timeline. Week of holiday, came back Thursday, poorly over the weekend, started new job on Monday, and now it's Friday of the following week. So yeah, I've been poorly all week. I am snotty, I've had a sore throat, I've just felt absolutely shattered, drained, and just out of sorts. You know, when all of your system just doesn't feel right, like scatty belly, that sort of thing. Like, yeah, it has been one of those weeks. I'm very excited though. I'm very excited. My boyfriend is coming down. He has just finished work and he's heading down. I actually stayed up to about 2-3 o'clock this morning. I knew that I had today off and I'm working a double weekend this week, and I wanted to finish my book. I've been obsessed with the Throne of Glass series. I've been listening to it through audiobook, but I've also been reading it as well. I finished Queen of Shadows last night. Oh my god. I am in love. I don't know how it compares for me against ACOTAR yet, and I've still got Crescent City to read too. ACOTAR, my favourite book series of all time. This feels more like a slow burn because you've got so many books in the series. I'm up to book 4 already and we're at like the early stages of getting into like proper action. Like, this book, I was sat there at the end just like, oh my god, what's going to happen next? In love with the characters, love some of the character arcs that we've had so far. I just know that in the next couple of books, something happens and everything changes, and that is how much I know so far. So yes, I'm very excited about reading these. I do want to pick up the next book, so I might do that today. I need to go out and pooter. I need to get ingredients for tonight's food, and I really want to look at the Christmas pyjamas that they have in Sainsbury's. So yeah, it is a grotty day today. It is absolute thick fog out there. So I want to get out early before this storm comes in. So spend the day with me. So I do apologise for how unhinged my Back to the Future vlog was, because I literally had started a vlog. I was doing up my office space, ready for starting my new job. I was so excited. Me and my boyfriend actually had a bet going. So I am a scatty brain. When I got my mind set on something, it is all I can focus on. And as soon as I'd found out that I'd gotten the new job, I knew that I wanted to do up my office space and make it feel more like a workable space. Like I mentioned in the other vlog, just like there was paint coming off the walls and the lilac colour, I just found it really distracting. So I then immediately literally just went paint shopping, and then we'd bought a sample, fell in love with the colour. By the next week we'd picked up the full tin on the Sunday, and by the Monday I had already fully painted everything. When I've got my mind on a mission, that girl is getting shit done. So yes, I do want to give you a full new office tour. It is not completely finished yet. I'll give you a little bit of an overview. So I actually changed the curtains around that I had in my bedroom because I'd managed to order them in the wrong size, but they fitted perfectly in here and it just looked lovely with the colour. In the window I have all plants. I love my little spooky vase. I've got a little jelly cat here, a photo of my nan, and I've got some lovely pots. I liked a candle in the morning at the start of my shift, so it makes it feel so cosy in here. Over here we've got a little planty blue. This one is in a little basket, and then we have this one in the concrete pot. I have my Beauty and the Beast castle up here. I'll do like a proper luxurious tour when I've got everything like fully settled in here, but as you can see, I need to fill some holes in the walls, readjust things, so it is still a work in progress. I've got my cozy little nook chair in here, and we also have the 2 cat beds up here, so when I'm working the cats can just chill. This is my little chest of bits and chits. I've got my makeup, DIY stuff, tech stuff, all is in here. This is my new work setup, and I've got my little sunflower jelly cats over there. Got my little calendar. I've got a little collection of photos. This is very much like my little journey through the years. So I've got photos from when I graduated. This was my first job. I've got me and the cats. Some very like unapproving Alice facial expressions here. Me with my little nephew, and then just little memories. I finally put up my bloody degree certificate, and I've got my photo of my degree up there and me graduating. Again, just very cozy, like very nice warm colours. These look beautiful when they're on. I'm having a reshuffle of my jelly cats at the moment, so I've just got a few up there. This blanket I picked up from TK Maxx, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I love the TK Maxx blankets. They are super soft, and this was a very autumnal little cat blanket. This rug seems to move everywhere. It's been upstairs, downstairs, all around, but I'm settling with it in here at the moment. I've got another notice board just up here, and then I've got the ottoman back in this room again. I've got a little basket with some of my jellies in as the overflow. And then this photo wall, I probably need to give a little change over, but these were some of my favourite memories from last year. So we've got some of Aussie. This is through the years as well. We've got Florentini. We've got my trip to London, Moo-Moos. Like, yeah, I want to give it a full changeover. I am absolutely obsessed with the colour. Not too dark. Like, a lot of people told me, Alice, it's going to make the room feel so much smaller. I was like, trust the vision. This girl knows what she's talking about when she picks paint colours. I am absolutely obsessed with the Farrow and Ball paint colours. Every wall in my house is the Farrow and Ball paint colours. I will try and remember what, I think this was Breakfast Room Red or something similar to that. But yes, I'll give you the full office tour when it's properly like done and cozy. I need to get out of this house, otherwise I'm gonna get stuck in the storm. I'll get to it. This won't be as satisfying as a time lapse because I'm actually gonna talk to you whilst I make my bed and make my shit look a lot tidier. But what do you notice about working from home, I hear you say? Well, it has been my first week of working from home this week, and I've had 4 shifts so far, I want to say. 4 shifts. I am loving the team. The team are absolutely lovely, literally going out of their way to help, which I find really comforting, especially being a new starter, learning completely new software. But I'm feeling so much more confident, and yeah, I'm very excited. I'm glad that we started this role in advance of Christmas, so when the busy period hits properly, that we've had all the training and we've had that time to adjust and get used to using everything. So that I love. But everyone's just so nice. I just feel very supported. And like, if you've got any questions, they've literally got like a tool guide where, or the directory, where if you need to learn anything or you need a little refresher, everything is linked. So I think that is an amazing resource. Just, yeah, from the actual working from home perspective of it, this is the longest I've probably stayed in my house without it actually being me being on holiday. So I've been able to wake up a bit later. I say wake up a bit later. Even if I wake up at the same time, I'm getting shit done. This girl has put her recycling out. She's done the washing up after every mealtime. I'm having breakfast, I'm having lunch, and I'm having snacks. I'm keeping hydrated. I just feel like I'm actually getting my shit together. And I know that's a term that I throw around a lot. And I'm like, this is a vlog where I get my shit together. But I like routine. I am a creature of habit. If I can eat my lunch at the same time every day, if I can get on board with jobs like that. I literally finished work yesterday and I scatty cleaned my bedroom. I reorganised my bookshelves. I now have 2 bookshelves. I had 1 bookshelf, I now have 2. The bathroom was deep cleaned. I feel so productive, and I think that I'm really enjoying not commuting to work in the morning either. Where I live is a bit out of the city centre, so it does mean that I commute to work each morning, and having that time not being stuck in a car in traffic means that I can just be so much more productive. And I've got to say, right, do you remember a few months ago I went through my running era and I had attended the Plymouth Half Marathon as a stall holder with work, had an amazing time, was really inspired by the people, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this a go. Well, I've signed up to do the Plymouth Half Marathon next year. It's like May time next year. My running training was going really well. I was getting into a proper routine. I was following the runner app and doing all of my days of running, etc. I then pulled a muscle on my leg and started my period, and that completely just offset everything. And I know it sounds dramatic. Alice, you literally started your period. Why did you stop running? My period's can last for weeks and I can be in absolute agonising pain. So, yeah, it did skew things a little bit. Alas, with some of this newly found time that I now have, I want to get properly into my running routine. It's going to happen. I'm going to be running the Plymouth Half Marathon next year. As a girl who cannot currently run 5 kilometres, and it's not, I'm not going to call myself an active person because I'm not an active person. I like a good poocher around. I can walk quite far. Running, this is going to be a challenge, so I'm looking forward to see how that goes. Right, I'm on a ramble. Also, because I was driving in for work each morning, it meant that I classed driving as like a method of getting to work. Weird, I know. But it means on my days off, I actually want to go out and leave the house rather than just flop and recharge my batteries. Don't get me wrong, I'm feeling poorly. I'm feeling rough as hell. But I haven't been out for a couple of days and I'm an eager beaver to go out and pooter for a little bit. So, yeah. I feel like I'm actually wanting to go out and do stuff, which is really nice, rather than just sort of nesting on my days off. Another random Alice thought. There will be plenty. I have just finished listening to the new album and bloody love it. Such a bop, so catchy, love all of the songs. One of my favourite albums so far. I just arrived at Sainsbury's and it is absolutely chucking it down. I've just come home from Sainsbury's. It was bloody mental. There were so many people. I've learned not to do my food shop on a Friday morning. So let me show you what I got. These were on offer with Nectar price, and I got the little mini calzones. I love these, they taste so good. The White Rabbit pizza, this is the salami pizza with the sourdough base. This, absolutely delicious. For me this week, I picked up some thick cut back bacon rashers for some bacon bats this weekend. I've got some of the what the heck sausages, and then I got some chicken fillets as well. We are doing a chicken korma tonight, so I picked up some of the Sharwood's korma sauce. Also picked up some naan breads and some plain poppadoms. We've got some rice for tonight, and I got some rice for leftovers too. For my breakfast, I've started having yogurt and some fruit, so I picked up some of the Yew Valley. This is the peach and apricot. It's very nice. I've got some free from tiger rolls, and then I picked up some crumpets as well. Then I picked up some double chocolate muffins and some blueberry muffins as well. Milk, diet lemonade, cat food for the cats. They even had a little Christmas section for the cats as well. Inserting now. And I picked up some of these festive sticks with turkey and cranberry. Ozzy loves these. These are Ozzy's favourite. It is National Boyfriend Day today, and my boyfriend is a massive spooky fan. So I thought, why not put him together a boo basket for National Boyfriend Day? So I picked up this little bucket, and I thought we could use it for trick-or-treating as well. And it's got like a little light on the inside. So I've got the little ghost one. I picked up some Haribo twin snakes. We've got some Skittles, some popcorn, some fiendish fancies, some sour spiders, and I picked him up a little spooky plant as well. I thought that was very, very cute. Then I picked him up a little cute card. I'm going to decorate the house a little bit, ready for the spooky season. So, not entirely sure on what happened to the audio here, but I picked up some witch's hat bunting, and then this was the final look of the little basket that I put together with all the little sweet treat, the little planty ploop, and the little card as well. She's a massive Halloween fan, so I picked up this witch's hat garland. I've got these little orange lights, and I've got an autumn wreath as well, so I thought this would make it a little bit spookier in here. This is now teleporting to Saturday evening when we popped into B&M after I finished at work. They have got so much Christmas stuff. This was literally one of the first aisles out of many of all the Christmas bits. Good fine morning, gang. It is Monday. We are on the following week. I start work in about 40 minutes, and I'm just getting myself set up for work. Part of my little morning routine is going around and lighting all my candles in here. So I have a cozy office space today. I am going to get the cats fed, have some brekkie fast, get myself dressed, and then boot up my computer. It was a busy day yesterday. It was the first time that I worked on a Sunday, and we were on the phones for the first time, which I was really nervous about. We only had the phones call. I had one call come in to me within an hour, and then I had another phone slot, and then I only called once again. But I think it's just, this is like the perfect time to get used to all of like the software, all of like everything that we're going to use. Like, I just feel very happy that we've got this time now. And I feel like I've dealt with like a variety of different issues yesterday too. So I feel like I'm not just looking at the good things, I'm looking at the whole variety of stuff. So yeah, I'll go and feed these cats, and I'll catch you in a bit. I am just on my lunch break now, and I am absolutely buzzing. I had a 3-hour phone slot this morning, so I was manning the phones for 3 hours and doing tickets and that, so answering customer inquiries, etc. And I get really nervous when I see that I'm on the phone slot, just because I'm new to this and I'm still working things out. But it worked really well, and the team are really supportive, and I'm just absolutely buzzing. And on me scran now. And yeah, just feeling a lot more confident and happy with it today. It is Tuesday today. It is actually my day off. I'm really nervous. I'm really, really nervous today. I really find it anxiety inducing when I have like inspections, and this is literally something to do with like my boiler, etc. But just the waiting for the appointment and the actual like, when they give you like half an hour warning they're coming, I am like, my stomach is in like a pit of like, oh my god, this is terrifying. Which I don't really know what to do. I think I just need to calm myself down, keep myself amused, go do something. But I just find it really anxiety inducing. I've literally, like, my time window was from like 11 till like 4 or something like that. I just find it really anxiety inducing, and I'm really nervous right now. It's literally them going in the loft, checking the boiler, making sure it's fine. That's it. But I'm like, yeah, I'm anxious. It is the afternoon now. I've just popped out and got some shopping. I needed some bits for some scran, but I went to Tamworth View Garden Centre, and I have, well, we'll insert all of the clips after this, but they have all of their Christmas stuff, or they're getting it all out now. I picked up a little mouse that's very tightly clutchy onto his little Swiss roll there. Look how cute they are. He was £6.49. I got a little chef mouse that looks like it's got a French fancy, and it's holding a little Christmas pudding and a little hot chocolate. He was £8.49. And then I picked out another little mouse, but look at his little tail. Again, he's got the little chocolate Swiss roll. But these were just so cute, and I thought they'd be those sort of decorations that you'd collect over the years, and you'd whack them out every Christmas, and it made me feel a little bit like my future kids are gonna be like looking at these in the future and being like, look at Mother's crazy mouse collection. And this one was £7.99. He's so cute. But yeah, I am getting in the Christmas spirit. My boyfriend is a Halloween guy. He loves Halloween so much, and I'm trying to get in the Halloween mood this year. I've got all of like my cozy bits, getting spooky, but they're releasing Christmas stuff, and I'm like, this is my favourite time of the year. So we are making a compromise. We are both celebrating our seasons of... Catch you later. I'm inside now. I've just had some scran, but I wanted to introduce the Christmas clips. Roll on the Christmas Garden Centre content. Please enjoy. Good morning, gang. It is 8:30 Wednesday morning, and I've just got some breakfast. I got some peach and apricot yogurt with some pineapple. Smells very nice. It is a wet day out there today. It is looking grotty. It is looking spooky. I'm working 9 till 5 today, so it's gonna be a good day. Had yesterday off. I had a really nice chilled evening. I was just rereading my Akhtar books, and I fell asleep wrapped up in my hoodie with Moo on my back last night. It was very, very cute. Let me have some breakfast, get myself ready, and I'll catch you later. I've had a really good morning this morning. I'm just coming back from a little lunch. Had a very nice jacket potato. That was lovely. I like that I'm being able to like try new foods and just have proper lunches, which is nice. Back to work. Hello, Moo. Hello, you're Florentine. Hey, Moo. Hello, it is later in the evening now and I am just battening down the hatches and getting cozy. I am in the most amazing hoodie ever. My boyfriend picked this up for me a good month, if not longer ago. And we were still in the middle of summer at the time. And I literally wear my hoodie all year round. And he got me one that's literally floor length. It's got little pockets and it is so cozy. And it's that time of the year now where it just makes you feel so snug. Good morning, gang. It is about 8:30 Friday morning and I've had a really bad night. Summary being, I ended up having an IBS flare-up last night. So I spent most of last night uncomfortable and just couldn't really sleep that well. And I've been up since about 5 o'clock this morning, if not earlier. And I've just been peacefully existing in my bed. So, action plan for today. I need to get out and stretch my legs. I am going to get myself ready. I need to grab some food. I think I'm going to pop into town today as well. And I'm tempted to go to the garden centre. But I'm hoping that if I head in earlier, then we will not encounter the chaos that we did in Sainsbury's last week. It was just really busy. I've forgotten that I've done an entire week of vlogging now. That feels crazy. I'm very proud of my little self for doing that. But yeah, get myself together, have some breakfast, pooter into town, get the bits and bobs that I need, and then come home, flop on the sofa, and then my boyfriend will come around later. So yeah, I might look into getting that new book. I need to get 2 of them because I want to do the tandem read for Throne of Glass. But we shall see, we shall see. Right, I'll catch you in a bit when I look a little bit more presentable. Honestly, that is so funny. I literally said in the previous clip that I was going to catch you in a bit, and I've just come in and I've just flopped on the sofa just like I said I would. I need to put my shopping away. Anyway, this is a Back to the Future bit. The clips that you're about to see are from TK Maxx and from Plymouth Garden Centre with their spooky and Jellycat collection, as well as some Christmassy bits. So I hope you enjoy those. Then you'll go to a clip of me sat in the Asda car park. Confusing. Focusing. So I have just gotten to Asda. I need to go out and do my food shop for this weekend and ready for next week. I popped into Drake Circus, went into Waterstones, bit of TK Maxx, good old Lush, and just secured some goodies. I'll do you a proper haul when I get home. Went into Plymouth Garden Centre as well. I just like having a pooter around at the garden centres. Plymouth Garden Centre is normally where I get my Jellycats from, so I do love a bloody good old trip round there. They've got these really cute little houses at the moment and you can put little tea lights in them. I had a bit of a scatty trip through town, just literally driving to the garden centre and a van almost hit me. So that was great fun. They were just sporadically driving everywhere and I was keeping my eye on them, and then they just literally swerved into my lane and almost hit my car. So that was fun. Yeah, I'm just really enjoying the Halloween fall cozy vibes at the moment. All the leaves have fallen off the trees. I've got my winter coat on, not quite jumper weather and coat yet, but I'm sure it will be soon. I'm just gonna have a pop in Asda and yeah, head home, put me bits and bobs away and then just chill. I really liked getting out and about early this morning too. I feel like I've had a very productive start to the day. Right, I'm a shoot and scoot. I shall see you later. You've got gingerbread ducks, you've got an elf duck, and then you've got Santa ducks. Hello gang, you are all caught up now. We are now at the same point in our existence. I've come home from my shopping, I'm just about to put my shopping away, and I thought I'd do a weekly food haul with you. I think that after this clip, that will probably be the end of this weekly vlog because we've done an entire week now. I'm actually so surprised and proud of my little self that we've done an entire week. It's a chunky vlog. I do hope that you've enjoyed the random sporadicness of it. I've just found that since starting my new job, I've been able to pick up hobbies and I love doing my vlogging. So we've actually had about 3 vlogs in the last couple of weeks, which I'm really proud about. So yeah, I'm really enjoying getting back into it and I'm so excited for the festive season. This entire vlog has mainly been my excitement for Christmas and going around different places that are now stocking their Christmas stuff. I went to the Tamar View Garden Centre, that were the early clips in this part of this vlog. We've been to Plymouth Garden Centre, I've been around TK Maxx, just having a proper pooter around and looking at all the festive bits. I am so excited, I cannot wait to get my Christmas stuff out. Anyway, let me show you what I picked up from Asda today. I decided to go to Asda instead of Sainsbury's this week because I just wanted to see what they had. I love the free from range from Asda. I picked up some of the strawberries and cream at Pepsi. This is my absolute favourite. I've actually gone off Coke Zero. I know, never thought I would be saying that statement, but I think they changed the recipe or something and it just doesn't taste the same. So now I'm obsessed with the Pepsi strawberries and cream. So please Pepsi, not that you're going to see this vlog, please keep making it. I love it so much. I've been getting into jacket potatoes this week. I definitely prefer them when you cook them in the oven rather than heating them up in the microwave. But I've been having it on my lunch break and it just fills me up and keeps me going through the day. So I picked up 2 boxes of the McCain's jacket potatoes. When I'm working in the care home over the weekend, I just take in some crumpets to have for my lunch. It fills me up and it's nice to have something warm in your belly. So I picked up these Genius ones. As you'll know from earlier in the vlog, I've been having some yogurt with some fruit for me breakfast. So I picked up some cherry yogurt this week. The meat of the week. We have pork and apple sausages. I also have chipolata or chipolata sausages. I've got some meatballs, chicken breasts, and then we have some steaks for tonight. These ones are bloody lovely and they've got peppercorn butter on them as well. Would definitely rate, have purchased before. We have some buttery mash to go with the steaks tonight. Butter and cheese. Right, gluten-free cakes. Morrison's do these amazing salted caramel muffins. They are beautiful. But these, as they've only started doing these recently, it's their exceptional range, and this is triple chocolate cupcakes. They've got chocolate chunks, they've got chocolate on the inside, and it's a chocolate cake as well. Bloody lovely, my favourites. Lots of bananas to go in my yogurt. We have bags of rice, and then we have some more poppadoms. Our korma was so nice last week and I picked up some more to make myself some for next week. Hello gang, it is about the week or so on now and I've just finished editing this vlog. I really hope you enjoyed my scatty week. I cannot believe that I actually managed to complete an entire weekly vlog. I've taken this week off vlogging because it's just been busy with work. But anyway, I hope you love the video. I will catch you guys soon and it's almost come up to the Christmas vlogs. I'm very excited. Maybe we'll be doing Vlogmas this year. We shall see. Have a good rest of your week.